How's it going? Getting ready to get started. Writing up the list. Forgot to do it earlier. Sorry. I wanted to get back to being on at 10 instead of 11, but circumstances happened. I was planning on being at 10 tonight, but someone stopped by my house and it didn't work out. But we're here now. We've got 3 of them filled from Facebook. If there's any interest, we'll try a live fill. If there's not, we won't. Hope everybody had an enjoyable Friday. I had to work, drive all over Ohio. That's all right. We've had pretty good weather here this week. Doesn't look like it's going to last, though. Cold again through the middle of this week. Somebody said it might snow again, but I just hope they're being assholes. It's been so warm the last few days. I was contemplating getting my boat out, ready to start fishing again. Just about that time of year. All right, guys. I got the last one written down. Let's get some randoms, get moving on this first box. Like I said, we got 3 of them tonight. Let's see how it goes. I did put a Barry Sanders in. I forgot to take a picture of it. I located it and got the picture, but it was right before I started, so I'll have a picture for next week of Barry if he doesn't come out tonight. Indeed. JTF. Denver. Fuck is Denver? Denver. Where you at? There they are. I did get another division video out of the top 5 players for the, gosh, what was the last one I did? Must have been the AFC South. Did the AFC South. Finding top 5 players. I try to go off like what I remember, like just out of my head. But man, some of these teams are quite difficult. Oh, cow. Yeah, I do my best to pick my players, and then can't if I can't figure out who I think the top five are, I'll look it up. I'll tell you, the hardest one so far has been the Jets. You know, top two or three for every team is pretty easy, but some of them gets a little harder. I've got most of the divisions written down. Falcons were kind of hard too. They've been good a few times, bad a lot of times, and great players is harder than I expected. I've never been a Falcon fan, so I didn't know a ton of them. All right, guys, we're going to start out, obviously, with the first break I listed today on Facebook. And we got Zach, San Francisco, Tennessee. Nathan, Kansas City, New Orleans. Zach, Dallas, Buffalo. Nathan, Pittsburgh, Seattle. Scott, Indy, Washington. Zach, Minnesota, Carolina. Bill B, the Jets, Arizona. Al, Denver, Jacksonville. Dave, Cleveland. They weren't easy to pick five. Detroit, there is a Barry in there. Bill, Est, Chicago, Cincinnati. Forgot to put that picture of Burrow on there too. I had to clean my phone out. I deleted a lot of pictures. Al, Green Bay, the Giants. Scott, Tampa Bay, Houston. Al, the Rams, the Ravens. Bill, Philly, Miami. Dave, you closes with Vegas and Atlanta, New England, and the Chargers. All right, for this break, we've got Zach with San Francisco, Tennessee, Nathan, Kansas City, New Orleans, Zach, Dallas, Buffalo, Nathan, Pittsburgh, Seattle, Scott, Indy, Washington, Zach, Minnesota, Carolina, Bill B, Jets, Cardinals, Al, Denver, Jacksonville, Dave, Cleveland, Detroit, Bill S, Chicago, Cincy, Al, Green Bay and the Giants, Scott, Tampa Bay, Houston, Al, Rams, Ravens, Bill S, Philly, Miami, Dave, Vegas, New England, Atlanta, and the Chargers. All right, get us a random number. Get us a couple boxes. Let's see what we can get into. Trying to get my wife to make some top 5 videos with me. I have to watch the videos to edit them, which I don't really know how to do, but I fake it. I can't hardly stand watching myself. It's like when you watch The Office, Michael Scott. We're going ×9 tonight. Watching myself talk for 10 minutes feels like watching Scott's tots. It's just uncomfortable. If you're an Office fan, you know Scott's tots. watched The Office probably 20 times all the way through. I've watched Scott's Tots twice. It's so bad. All right, guys, 9 times. Top 2 boxes are what we're looking for. We got about 95 out there tonight, I think. 6, 7, 8, and good old number 9 going to get us box 65 and 207. I see 65. 207 is too far to see. So I'll grab 65 and see if 207 is there. .207 is not there. Hit it one more time. Got 65. Let's see what we get. What the hell is it? 137. 36. And 37's there. All right. Man, I looked at the analytics of my Facebook channel. It showed me how many people watch, how many are subscribed, all kinds of crap. But it said that 3% watch from their TV. Never really thought about that. I always watch YouTube breaks on my phone. Thought that's pretty cool. Somebody sitting there on their living room couch just watching a break. I don't know. Maybe you're doing it now. I never thought about it. Might start doing it. All right, guys. Box 37. Good luck. We got a college helmet. Tape stuff on it. Nope, that's not tape. College. Oh, you watching your phone? I do too. I do watch YouTube in my living room. But it's usually if I'm watching on something long, not a break, just like a regular TV show where that screw's loose, it's going to fall out. Huh? The nut's still in there. Nice. All right, guys, this is a Notre Dame helmet. Going to be Beckett authenticated. Big signature on there. Go Irish is the inscription. That is Joe Theismann. Scott had the Commanders. Saw him come out from the Fire Factory earlier. You watch me through my window? Can you see this hand? Joe Theismann. Nice hit, Scott. That would be weird watching somebody through the window. Yep. I was just waving. All right. On to box 65. What was the other box? I forgot what it was. 37. 2 fingers. Yeah. One on each hand. One middle and a thumb. There you go. All right, guys. Box 65. Good luck. Let's see what we can get. Ooh. Carolina. The Panthers. Zach for the Panther. Radke authenticated. Both earpieces are in. There he is. First time I've ever pulled him. That's going to be the running back, Rico Dowdle. Why did the Cowboys let him go? I really don't understand. I would have kept him. He's good. Nice hit, Zach. Rico Dowdle. I think I said that right. All right, break number 2. If you watch those top 5 videos, if you think I'm doing horrible, let me know if I did your team backwards or something. It's kind of interesting. I've talked to a couple people. So far, most people have told me that I was pretty similar, at least, to what they pick. New England. I will warn you, when I do my top 5 videos, if it comes down to 2 guys vying for a spot, if they went to The Ohio State University, they do get credit for that. And if they went to Michigan, they get a knock for that. Which, when we're talking about the NFL, not too many good players from Michigan out there. They got their freaking Brady. That's about it. All right, guys. Break number 2. We had Bill with San Francisco, Kansas City, and Dallas. Philly, Washington, and Baltimore. Al, Pittsburgh, Tampa Bay, and Denver. Miami, Arizona, Houston. Dave, Cleveland, and Vegas. Green Bay, Buffalo. Al, Indy, Jacksonville. Bill, Minnesota, the Chargers. Tyler, Cincinnati, the Giants. Scott, Atlanta, New Orleans, Tennessee, and Carolina. Jesse, Chicago, and the Rams. Bill B, the Jets, and the world champion Seahawks. And Donnie closed us up with New England and got the Lions. All right, we got Bill, San Francisco, Philly, Kansas City, Washington, Dallas, Baltimore. Al, Pittsburgh, Tampa Bay, Denver, Miami, Arizona, Houston. Dave, Cleveland, Green Bay, Vegas, and Buffalo. Al, Indy, Jacksonville. Bill, Minnesota, and the Chargers. Tyler, Cincinnati, and the Giants. Scott, Atlanta, New Orleans, Tennessee, Carolina. Jesse, Chicago, and the Rams. Bill B, Jets, Seattle. And Donnie, New England, and Detroit. All righty. I've got to paste. All right, 9 times. I feel like Steve Harvey. I want to say like top 2 answers on the board. 6. I should finish up the NFL this week on the top 5, and then I'm going to go away from sports for a few days, do some TV and movie stuff. See if people like it. We got 97 and 193. I can see 93 over there. Did randomize that 9 times. I see 93. I'll check for 97. Let's see if 97 is available. Yep, 97's there. What's up, Al? I think I got me a Tony Dorsett out of Fire Factory today. Felt pretty good about that one. All right, guys. Box 93. Good luck. Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers. Tampa Bay was Al. Al came in just in time. I'm just happy when I hit. I've had such bad luck. I felt like 2025 was not my year in breaks. 2026, I'm going to kick ass. Beckett authenticated. Tampa Bay is Al's favorite team. Beckett authenticated. We got Super Bowl 37 champs. Tampa Bay's got some good ones. I can't remember what I did with their top 5, but Allstott has a shot. They are cool looking helmets. I like this helmet, but I like the creamsicle better. I remember when they changed to this, I thought it was awesome because I hated the creamsicle. I thought, oh, that's so stupid. But then I got older. Now I want to go back to the old Houston Astros, San Diego Padres uniforms. I want to go back to the creamsicles. I don't know. Guess I'm getting retro. Nice hit, Al. Mike Allstott. Box 97. Good luck. Yeah, I remember everybody hating on those old uniforms when they were being used. And then I remember in travel baseball, they became the thing. Like everybody liked them. Chargers on the Eclipse. Chargers went to, they were a random for Bill S. Bill S. had the Chargers. Oh. I like their Eclipse colors. Black and yellow just works. Both earpieces. Beckett authenticated. And it's the Hall of Famer, the tight end. I haven't done the AFC West yet, but Kellen Winslow, pretty good chance of being on there. Nice hit, Bill. Kellen Winslow, the Hall of Famer. Kellen Winslow Sr., not Kellen Winslow Jr. You're welcome, Bill. Nice hit. All right. The third one that filled, we'll try a live fill after this. We'll try a 2-box. If it goes quick, we'll try another one. That would be it. We'd have up to 2 live fills. Detroit. Pittsburgh. Denver. Green Bay. Rams. Al, I heard you talking about the Texas Roadhouse. They're the ones with the fantastic rolls, aren't they? Like, I go there and I get like the biggest steak on their menu, but I stuff myself with their stupid bread. It's so good. It's like a dirty trick. Throw that bread at you. That cinnamon butter. Waitress comes back, says, "That's wrong bag." Waitress comes back, says, "Do you want more bread?" Like I'm going to say no. I didn't build this body by eating healthy, I'll tell you that. Carbs are my friend. All right, guys. The last one that we filled, I think I listed it at 8. We got Vlad, Indy, Jacksonville. Zach, San Francisco, Washington. Bill, Kansas City. Seattle, yes, they are. It makes sense if you go to a buffet to stuff me with those rolls, make me eat less off the buffet. But man, at a steak place, it just makes me get a doggy bag. Zach, Dallas, Chargers. Bill, Minnesota, Chicago. My family used to love the rolls at Red Lobster, and then we found them at Sam's Club. Like, you could get the batter. We started making them at home, and we ate them so much that now we don't really eat too many when we go to the restaurant. Mike, Detroit, New Orleans. Al, Pittsburgh and Denver. Giants, Cardinals. The town I live in is not big enough for any of those chain sit-down restaurants. Mike, Green Bay, Baltimore. Al, Rams, Houston. We have to go out of town. We're an hour from from civilization. Dave, Cleveland, Carolina. Dave, you also had Vegas, got New England. Nathan, the Jets, the Bucks. Tyler, Cincinnati. What the hell's that? Tennessee. Al, Miami. Buffalo. And Mike closed us up with Philly. Gets the Falcons. All right, we got Vlad, Indy, Jacksonville. Zach, San Fran, Washington. Bill S., Kansas City, Seattle. Zach, Dallas and the Chargers. Bill S., Minnesota, Chicago. Mike, Detroit, New Orleans. Al, Pittsburgh, Denver, Giants, Cardinals. Mike, Green Bay, Baltimore. Al, Rams, Houston. Dave, Cleveland, Carolina. Vegas and New England. Nathan, Jets, Bucks. Tyler, Cincy, Tennessee. Al, Miami, Buffalo. And Mike, Philly and Atlanta. All right, boom. Let's see what we can get. Still working on my baseball series. Kind of slow going. I'm looking for a lot of items that aren't traditional. I'll have baseballs. I'll have jerseys, bats. But I've been getting some. I got a home plate. I got a mini bat. Just looking for some different type stuff. I'd like to get some of those trophies that Schwartz has, but I don't see those very often. And number 9, we got 62 and 77. Randomized 9 times. 62, 77. I see 77. I don't see 62. Have to check. There it is. Got them both. $62.77 out of text. Text at 11:30 is usually a kid with a dead battery. It is not. Spam text at 11:30 in the evening. Lucky I wasn't sleeping. Anybody watching the boxing match? Barrios and Garcia? It's on freaking DAZN, which I have to pay like $12 a month for. And then they wanted me to pay an extra $70 to watch them fight. Freaking crazy. Boxing's killing itself. Box 62, good luck. I don't like Ryan Garcia to begin with. I wanted to watch to see him get beat. And then they wanted me to pay $70. I didn't want to see him get beat that bad. Seattle on a lunar. Bill. Bill of the Seahawks. I like their colors. That one was double bagged. I'm leaving that bag on it. Schwartz authenticated. I'll find the earpiece. I know where it's at. I remember it. That way, I mean, Hall of Fame 14. It's the big man, the left tackle. Nice hit, Bill. Walter Jones. Nice hit. They should have won a Super Bowl when Walter was there. He deserved it. Him and Sean Alexander both. They're my two favorite Seahawks. All right, guys. Box 67. Right after this, I'll list the 2-box live fill. We'll see if we can get her filled. Buffalo on a lunar. Al's heating up. Al and Bill both doubling on the night. JSA authenticated. Got 2 earpieces in that one. Can't beat the red ink on the Buffalo lunar. There he is. OJ Simpson. Nice hit, Al. OJ. I had him as the number 2 Buffalo Bill. All right. There it is. Jump in if you want to do another one. Oh, good live. All right, here we go. We got Bill, Kansas City. Nathan, just a little late. Mike, Detroit. Al, San Francisco. Dave, Pittsburgh. Bill, late on San Francisco. Al, late on Pittsburgh. Dave, Cleveland. Mike, Green Bay. Anybody getting up early to watch the Olympic gold medal hockey game in the morning? I think they said it was 8:05 in the morning. I don't know who did that scheduling, but kind of a dick move. Bill, Minnesota. Dave, late on Detroit. Al, Denver. 6 for you? Oh, my goodness. I plan on getting up and watching it. I mean, that's the whole reason for the Winter Olympics, was so that Team USA could bring home Canadian tears. Al, Rams. Good commercial, by the way. Jeff Z, Miami. Dave, Vegas. Nathan, the Jets. I watched speed skating today, and there's something that takes more coordination than I ever had. Mark, Cincy. Those guys and girls, good grief, that looked hard. Dave, Chicago. Al, Indy. Indy. I think I skipped one. Bill. Where's that at? No, I got Bill with Minnesota. I did. Bill had Dallas. Bill, I skipped your Dallas. Thought so. Elliot, it closed right before you. Customs, nice. When I used to do Hit Parade hockey on eBay, I pulled a ton of those. Did you win some of those for me? Man, it was kind of cool, but at the same time, you're looking for monster hits on Olympic years. Yeah, I thought you did. On Olympic years, those are awesome. I was watching and I thought, man, I'd like to get a Brady Tkachuk Team USA jersey. And 9, we got 85. God, what's wrong with my eyes? 85 and 89. Randomized 9 times. 85 and 89. We'll try one more after this. I think we'll do a 1 box after this. Make it a little bit cheaper, easier to fill. We'll try. So the next one will be a 1 box. Got to write that down. Let's see, I can't see 85 and 89. Let me see if we got them. 89 is there. Oh, shit. Got 89. Do not have 85. Yeah, I'll get to randoms, Dave. I definitely forgot. I even slid the things over like an idiot. 94. I think I see it. Can't tell. 94 is there. Definitely forgot the randoms. Haven't done. Been a week or two since I did that. Let me see. Gosh, everything out here should be the picked ones. KC, Detroit, San Fran, Pittsburgh, Cleveland, Green Bay, Minnesota, Denver, falling into place pretty well. Rams, Jets, Bengals, Bucks, Colts, Cowboys. Okay. Get some randoms. I didn't see curling. I wasn't home all day today, but I didn't see if curling had their gold medal round. I don't know why, but I love that stupid sport. I guess it's because I feel like I could go out there with my current body type and compete. I could be wrong. I mean, those curlers do not look like they hit the gym real hard. So, again, I could be wrong. Bill, Kansas City, New Orleans. I know USA screwed up and didn't medal in curling. Mike, Detroit, Carolina. This year was the first time I saw the two-man bobsled. Yeesh. Al, San Francisco, Chargers. To each their own with that two-man bobsled. I don't think I'd want to do that. Dave, Pittsburgh and Cleveland, Atlanta, and Tampa Bay. Not bobsled, luge, two-man luge. Mike, Green Bay, Philly. Two-man luge. I don't know. That guy on top doesn't seem to be too comfortable, and I can't imagine the guy on bottom is either. Bill, Minnesota, New England. Al, Denver and the Rams, Tennessee and Washington. Jeff Z, Miami, Jacksonville. Dave, Vegas, Seattle. Nathan, the Jets, the Giants. Nathan got New York cinched up. Mark, Cincy, Baltimore. Dave, Chicago, Arizona. Al, Indy, Buffalo. And Bill closes with Dallas. Got Houston. All right. We got Bill, Kansas City, New Orleans. Mike, Detroit, Carolina. Al, San Fran and the Chargers. Dave, Pittsburgh, Atlanta. Cleveland and Tampa Bay. Mike, Green Bay, Philly. Bill, Minnesota, New England. Al, Denver, Tennessee. Rams and Commanders. Jeff, Miami, Jacksonville. Dave, Vegas, Seattle. Nathan, Jets, Giants. Mark, Cincy, Baltimore. Dave, Chicago, Arizona. Al, Indy, Buffalo. And Bill, Dallas and Houston. All right, 9 times. And we will finish it up with a one boxer. We'll do one a little bit cheaper. Six, 7, 8. Nope, gotta close. 8 and 9. 29 and 77. That's kind of embarrassing. Shit. I do have the boxes. Wow. Well, the next one's a one boxer. You know what? We'll do that. I think 89. The next one's 89. Or not 89. Did I hit 89 twice? Did that really happen? Nope, 29. 29 will be the next one. If 29 is your lucky number, hang in there for the next one. 29 will be our box. I'll probably try to random it again too. All right, guys. Box 94. Good luck. Dang. I got all discombobulated on that one. Jacksonville on a slate, the Jags with a chrome face mask. Both earpieces. Fanatics authenticated. Jacksonville was Jeff. I figured. I knew what you meant, Mark. Jacksonville going to Jeff. First time I think we've had him. No, maybe second. The wide receiver. That's going to be Brian Thomas. Man, that one's been in there for a while. Jags are hiding. Trevor Lawrence been in there for a minute too. Nice hit, Jeff. Brian Thomas, a wide receiver. I can't help but feel like I put that one in there before week 4 of the NFL season, and it hit. All right, box 89. Good luck. I'll list a one boxer right after this. An amp. A Jets amp. Nathan. Nathan with the amp. That's going to be Player and Beckett authenticated. Both are there. Jets amp going to Nathan is a good one. That's going to be LT. LaDainian Tomlinson. Nice hit, Nathan. I'm trying to think. That might only be like the second Jets amp I've ever pulled. Nice hit. Amps didn't seem that plentiful. They seem kind of rare. Oh, hold on just a second, Ray. Hold on just a second, guys. I'll let you reload. I'll give it a second. I type so damn slow. There it is. All right, first one, Dave. Pittsburgh. Bill, Kansas City. I don't know how y'all get to be first. I can never be first. I hit the send button as soon as it pops up, and I just can't do it. Tyler, Vegas. Like the quickest I can be is probably like 6th, unless I can catch everybody sleeping. Tyler had Vegas. Elliott late on KC. Bill, San Francisco. Nathan, Pittsburgh. Well, I've even got fast internet now. They ran fiber optics out here. And... Oh, Pittsburgh's already gone. Sorry, Nathan. They went first. My bad. Jeff, Miami. Mouse good. Ray, Minnesota. Way back in the day, I was always way up there, and I don't know what happened. Dave, Chicago. When I first started getting in breaks, it was Al's break, and man, he didn't do helmets like for live fills. It was jerseys and minis and stuff like that. And gosh, And I'd be like pacing in my living room, just waiting on him to hit it so I could hit the button. Elliot, Dallas. But I would always be like one of the top guys. And I don't know what happened. Either my phone got crappy or everybody else's got good. Al, Indy. Bill, late on Dallas. Ray, Cleveland. Bill, late on Minnesota. Al, Denver. Dave, late on Vegas. Al, you got the Rams. Nathan, Cincy. I already got the box number. I have to say that out loud so I remember it. Dustin, Arizona. Elliot, late on the Niners. Deleted. Is that right? Not yet. Amps are kind of rare. Dave, Jets. Bill S has elite internet speed. Dave, Detroit. I use 2 freaking devices. I try to. Apparently, if I use 2, I got a work phone and a regular phone. So I have them sitting here and I have these fingers like this and I'll go down at the same time. It looks like I hit the screen at the exact same time. But what happens is one is 6th and one is 16th. So I don't know which hand is slower. It's my left hand. My left hand's slower, but it's crazy. It's like one of my phones is good, one of my phones is crap. All right, Dave closed us with Detroit. So Al didn't need the Philly, but I tried to use 2. I gave up because for some reason my second one would always, I don't know. They're both on the same Wi-Fi. One's an iPhone, one's an Android. Then on the Facebook breaks, I figured out a way to get there faster, but when I update, it doesn't. It won't show me what listed. Like if I just waited on it, if I kept hitting update, it would probably take 5 minutes before it shows up. I figured out a quicker way, but I don't know when that started. But it's driving me nuts. I'm sure some of y'all know what I'm talking about. Just I don't know, and it does it on both of my phones. My computer doesn't do it, but I'm hardly ever in my basement when it's 6 o'clock, so it sucks. But what do you do? All right, Dave, Pittsburgh, New Orleans. The pen. Bill, Kansas City, Atlanta. Tyler, Vegas, Tampa Bay. I don't get it. I remember it used to be pretty consistent. It was when I had my crappy internet, I'd shut my Wi-Fi off. I shut my Wi-Fi off and I could walk up in my yard when Al was listening and I'd be fast. I tried it since then and it still doesn't work. So something with AT&T. Bill S, San Francisco, Philly. Jeff, Miami, Carolina. Ray, Minnesota. The Giants. Or, I mean, it could be a conspiracy. Like somebody watches my house and controls my internet speed, and they're like, watch, this will be funny. And then they get a good laugh out. It could be Johnny Five peeking in the window. Dave, Chicago, Tennessee. That would be awesome if somebody was actually doing that, watching me yell and like threatened to kill my phone. Elliot, Dallas, New England. Because, man, I'll get fired up. Al, Indy, Jacksonville, because I wanted that Big Red Machine bat. I haven't seen it come out. But Ray, Cleveland, Washington. I wanted it so bad, and that was when I was trying so hard to be the first guy. But I think I did it once, but couldn't do it after that. Al, Denver and the Rams, Houston and Green Bay. But if I remember correctly, I wasn't the first guy. I was just the first one who claimed the Reds. Nathan, Cincy, Chargers. Dustin, Arizona, Buffalo. Dave closes with Jets and Lions, Baltimore, and Seattle. All right, guys, we got Dave, Pittsburgh, New Orleans, Bill, Kansas City, Atlanta, Tyler, Las Vegas, Tampa Bay, Bill, San Fran, Philly, Jeff, Miami, Carolina, Ray, Minnesota, and the Giants, Dave, Chicago, Tennessee, Elliot, Dallas, New England, Al, Indy, Jacksonville, Ray, Cleveland, Washington, Al, Denver, Houston, Rams and Packers, Nathan, Cincy, and the Chargers. Dustin, Arizona, Buffalo, Dave, Jets, Ravens, Lions, and Seahawks. And we already had box 29. I wrote it down and remembered. 29. Getting up closer. All right, guys. This will be the last one. Good luck. The Washington football team. Ray, you're finally getting the packing peanuts I've been saving for you. I got a box full. Earpiece in the bag. Beckett authenticated. And there it is. The running back. I didn't rate him on. I forgot about him. Nice hit. Clinton Portis. Awesome hit, Ray. Clinton Portis. All righty. Recap it. We had Joe Theismann, Rico Dowdle, Mike Allstott, Kellen Winslow, O.J. Simpson, Walter Jones, Brian Thomas, LaDainian Tomlinson, and Clinton Portis. All right, guys, that's going to do it for today. I have a box, like a multi-sport box. It's got cards, other stuff in it. I don't know what all it's got in it. Something kind of crazy. I'm probably going to list it on either Sunday or Monday. And we'll break it on Tuesday if it fills. But I forgot I had it. I sat it back. I was trying to figure out how to list it. I'm going to figure something out. But look for that probably Monday. Yeah, Nathan, you too. And I should be back. We'll break it on Thursday. So I'll list it on Monday. We'll break it on Thursday. That'll work. All right, guys. I appreciate the fills. I hope you enjoyed it. I know I did. I will see you on Thursday. Until then, have a great week.